Wow, wow! What's poppin'? Everything is on the rise, nothing ain't dropping.
No, how am I gonna start this video and my lips are gonna be dry? There's no way. Where is my lip balm? I want my lip balm.
One eternity later.
Yeah, I look crazy now. What? I get the work. This is the life that I live, my G's.
We are Americans, we come from the West. We come to shout and sing, yeehaw.
Okay, hey family. What's up? As you can probably see, I went to Jamaica.
Real and proper, start the helicopter.
Last month I went to Jamaica with my friend Tammy. You know, you can check out her YouTube channel right there, right here. Okay, cool. So me and Tammy,
My nice clean sister. I'm a party now. Me and I park. Me and I go to Jamaica together.
at the beginning of 2019, me and Tammy said we were gonna go to Jamaica. So we was in the library at DMU. If anyone knows, the library at DMU is very unserious. Very, very unserious. So we were just talking about how it'd be sick to go on a holiday one day.
And how we want to go to Jamaica, we're talking about all these Airbnbs we're going to stay. We're literally planning this whole trip at the beginning of 2019, yeah?
Yeah, a couple months later, I ended up buying like a camera and some airport outfits and some trainers and stuff. That's a whole different testimony, which I might even just film today as well.
Girl, you lie.
During summer, me and Tammy planned to go on a retreat now. Really felt like we just needed a break. We didn't manage to do it for a number of reasons, and at the end of the year now, my parents are saying they want to go away. Wanted to go visit my uncle in Atlanta. ATL.
Is T.I. from Atlanta? Hey, I feel like he's not. Never mind what haters say, ignore him till they fade away. Oh my goodness, he is! Yes, okay, let's put on the T.I. song. Stacks on dick, Patron on ice, and we can pop bottles all night, and baby, you can go wherever you like. I said you can go wherever you like.
Shut up!
Anytime you want to, pick up the telephone, and I'll drop a couple stacks on you. Once you can get it, my dear, Friday and about home night, I swear.
Yeah, planned to go to ATL. They didn't end up going. So now we're going to the new year, and Tammy's been telling me like I really want to go to Jamaica. Me and my big mouth. At the start of January 2020, I said,
all 2020, we're traveling, baby, catching flights, baby. Like, that's what I said. Well,
almost straight after that, before January had even ended, I travelled
to London, from Nottingham to Leicester to Manchester, Leeds. I don't know, but I've just been hopping to this place and to that place and this place to that place.
So anyway, Tammy had been telling me like,
yeah, right, when we're back at uni, I'm going to Jamaica, I'm booking flights. Right, I'm going, oh my gosh, like I'm going.
and it's like I was kind of not taking her seriously. Anyway, shortly after I was saying that to her, and I felt convicted, like I felt guilty that I'd kind of spoken badly about her dream essentially, and I had to apologize to her, and I said she humbled myself, but I didn't really understand why it was that serious, because I'm just like, because I still wasn't taking Jamaica seriously. So anyway, now I'd had this mad essay to do, and basically near the end of writing this essay, I started writing about individualism and collectivism. So this is individualism. Take a look. This is collectivism. After I completed my deadline, I was tired. I really felt like I shouldn't be sleeping. Like I was like, nah man, like nah, geez, I'm going to bed. Like I should go to bed. I'm tired. As soon as I tried to hit my head on this pillow, Sammy will calls me, and I'm like,
Maggie, I really just tried to sleep and you're here not just waking me up out of nowhere. This is just what you're doing, just waking me up. Okay, cool.
No, a couple of days prior to this, I'd been praying for just finances.
Because girl, your girl is getting along with the coins. The coins roll out.
Heads or tails, guess. I want to see which one of you guys got it right. Heads or tails?
Tails. If anybody got it right, then you're a good guesser. Or you're prophetic, I don't know.
Anyway, so Samuel's called me now. I'm speaking to him. I can't remember what he spoke about. And then I received a message in this art group chat. Basically, I found out that I can go receive a check for £200. Now, I'm walking around the house about to get ready to go to uni to go collect this check, right? Go collect these coins. And then my mom calls me and she says,
oh, guess what? Me and your dad are going to Jamaica. Your sister just booked us flights. And I was like, wow, Go get it.
And they told me the dates they were going. Even like asked me if I would want to go or anything, but I was like, no, I've got uni, it's not gonna work. And this was my whole thing with Jamaica. I said to myself, I'm not missing uni for this thing. I'm not. Now I go into uni, I read this contract, because obviously you have to sign a contract to receive the check. And as I'm signing, I'm seeing that you need to use this money for course materials. At that time, I was feeling convicted. Like, God, I don't know, I just kept feeling convicted about the things that I'm agreeing to, and if I'm agreeing to it, to keep my word, and especially the things that are legal documents. I'm not quite sure why legal documents, but it was a thing at that time. I'm walking away with Tammy, and I'm like, but Tammy, I don't get it, because all I do is basically digital work or drawing, which doesn't require a lot of money. So now, I get home and I'm on my laptop and I'm on one random website and I'm just seeing bare cheap flights for Jamaica. Now, I didn't know if that was the cookies or anything, so I didn't take it serious. Now, I mentioned that my parents are going on holiday to Tammy, and she's like, ooh, family holiday, yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go see them. Oh my gosh, and then she's like, oh my gosh, Ray, you should come. Ray, you should come. And I'm like, you could come. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah.
But I still didn't want to miss 2 weeks of university. That was my thing. And Sophie, my other housemate, is now speaking to me, and she's like,
oh, we have enhancement week, but we don't have timetable lessons. So she was like, that week is free.
So now I checked the week of enhancement week, and enhancement week was the same week in which my parents were flying out to Jamaica. And I was just like, this could work. Okay, cool, I'm going to Jamaica, and Tammy's going to Jamaica, not just to see family and stuff like that, but to actually do uni work. And I was like, God, what? I don't have any reason to go to Jamaica to do work. But then I wrote down some notes. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'd written down some notes on my phone.
And I wrote down this concept on the 6th of January in 2020. And I said, quite often I find myself making work that allows the viewer to see the world from my perspective. Why do I do that? And I realized I did that because I have the desire to be understood. So now I said, should I create work about understanding? No, but I did think I wanted to create work about social interaction, just about people. What things affect people's perception and understanding of things? And I said colour, perspective and sound.
Now I thought about Jamaica. At the moment I've been doing a documentary anyway. And I'm sick of seeing grey and brown and grey and brown and a little bit of black, maybe a little pop of color, but grey.
England is so grey, I'm sick of it.
I'm like, okay, cool, if I go to Jamaica, mad different colours. Perspective. UK is a very westernized, more westernized, I'd say, than Jamaica. And especially where I'm from in Clarendon. Well, to be fair, that's where my dad's from. My mom's family's from Mandeville, but anyway, that's besides the point. So a different perspective, first of all. And sound. The types of sounds that I would hear walking down the road in Leicester or London compared to the sounds I'm going to be hearing walking down Kingston or Clarendon, completely different. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I could actually do a really... Hey, whoa. Got darker. Yeah, I could actually...
That's what I reckoned.
Anyway, we're now selecting dates and I'm telling my mum that I'm going. Cut a long story short, she's getting very anxious. Kind of discouraging me from going over there.
And I'm confused because obviously I was just kind of like, but I'm sure that you guys would love me to go, so why don't you want me to go?
If you don't know, the crime rate in Jamaica is high. Yeah, Jamaica, crazy. So now I understand why my parents didn't want me to go there, but obviously at the time, whatever. I'd left that conversation now, and I was obviously excited, but I was still like, God, I don't really know if you want me to go there. It's all good and well saying I want to go to Jamaica, but going to a whole different country without even praying about it is crazy to me. I wasn't trying to do that. And I was also thinking, how do I honor my parents in this situation? Because God, if you do want me to go, I gotta listen to you. Do you get it? If you're encouraging me to go, if you're telling me to go, not even telling me to go, but if you're just approving of what I'm doing, I don't think that honoring my parents means I now dishonor you because you're the Most High. Do you get it? So anyway, I prayed and I was reading scripture about honoring your parents, and I just asked God for guidance basically because I was getting stressed. So now as I woke up, I had a vision. So I was at some kind of conference and I'd seen, I was at a conference anyway, Nisa Reese was there, and I went over to speak to her. And then she just began to speak to me about dancing and how the garments I wear for ministration should be consecrated and I shouldn't just wear them anywhere. Then anyway, this black girl starts dancing at the front and she was wearing white. but she was wearing green and gold and a hint of blue, and her hair was up in a big puff, and she was just dancing gracefully. It was beautiful. Now, as I woke up, I should have written it the first time that I saw it, but I didn't. I saw this vision 3 times, and on the 3rd time, the most important thing that I was seeing was the green and gold. But I didn't know why I was seeing green and gold. Nothing was clicking in my head. Anyway, I briefly told Tammy in the morning about the vision that I'd had. And then she was saying that that's mad because God was speaking to her also about what she wears. And now what she was wearing a bright yellow t-shirt, and it was a rainy day. Also around that time, her dad had given her like these pens, and they were made from sugar cane, and mine was bright green. So now I messaged one of my friends, Calvin, for counsel because I just didn't know what to do. And then I asked my other friends. Samson, Maggie, you're a real one. Because he recently had gone to China. So I messaged him and I was like, how did you know that God had approved your trip to China? Because it's not always a thing of God that telling you in this big one.
Well, I'm sending you to Kingston, Jamaica.
Samson now called me. He was just asking me everything I had experienced, and I told him about my vision, and he was like,
Around the green and gold.
I was like, what? He was like,
Green and gold like flag.
and I was like,
I did not realize.
after that he started speaking to me about Gideon, and that was a story that God had been reminding me one time randomly when I was at a train station. And then he kept telling me, trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding.
The reasons for you not to go are man-based reasons. Because you're fearful, because your parents, because this, because that. But the reasons for you going are all godly and seem like wise things to go do your work, to go understand different perspective, to go see your family. Really and truly, the reason why I wasn't going was fear.
So as time goes on, I'm starting to hear God more clearly in regards to this trip and how it's just encouraging me to go. But at that time, I'm still facing more resistance from my parents and them really not wanting me to go.
They're telling me I'm making the worst decision of my life. I don't care for my life. Do you realize what you're entering? Jamaica is not safe.
Look at this, look at this. She's actually a wonder. She sat with me one day because I was stressed out.
Guys, I was stressed out to the max, and she came and sat with me, and we were writing out this thing. I don't know if you guys can see.
And literally all the reasons I said before going is
Pictures, rest, YouTube, travel experience, enjoyment, different settings, the water, because I absolutely adore water, beaches, work, fish and lobster, going somewhere with Tammy, actually traveling with Tammy, memories, excitement, seeing my family, meeting Tammy's auntie, testimonies and encouragement.
and now the reason is not to go because I thought I was gonna die on the plane. Kingston, crime, shooting, chop up, murder,
Danger, abduction, trafficking, gang violence, guns, anxiety, the extra cash loss.
The cash loss thing was interesting because obviously I received the £200 up there, and that £200 was going to be used for educational purposes. This is where the juicy part comes in. Psalm 91. Around that time I'd gone to go visit my friend Sid. I ended up telling her about the Jamaica situation, and she starts reading the psalm to me, and she was reading Psalm 91. And shortly after I go home and I'm like, okay cool, I'm gonna try to read this psalm. So I went to my bedroom, I opened my Bible just flips open to Psalm 91, and I was like,
Wow.
You just go open like that? Okay.
the line that stuck out to me in the footnotes, trusting in God allows you to enter into his protection. And that really spoke to me because it's like, okay, cool, I can choose not to go to Jamaica, that's absolutely fine. But I'm missing out on an experience that was showing me how much God protects me. I would never know how God's gonna protect me in Kingston unless I go to Kingston. If I never enter into that place, which I find scary and uncomfortable, I'm not gonna experience God's peace and his protection there. Then I realized that Calvin had preached on Psalm 91 a few weeks prior to all of this. Then last year, Joshua spoken to me about Psalm 91. And then one night, me and Tammy just decided to read this devotion. And the focus of the day was Psalm 91. So then, I now find out that Tammy's dad's favourite psalm or favourite scripture is Psalm 91. She also has a t-shirt that says Psalm 91 at the back of it. And I had a dream, and there was like a game show kind of presentation. The presenter pointed to all these answers, and the question was, how much do you believe that you're gonna go? I said 91%. And I woke up from that and I was baffled, but I kind of leave it, I'm ignoring it because I just don't understand what the dream means. I then come back into my room after just doing my thing, and I sit down on the side of my bed, And I'm like, oh, that dream was weird. Like, what was that dream about? And the Holy Spirit was just like, the scripture. And I was like, ah! So I kept seeing that psalm, and it basically just speaks of God's protection for his believers and for those who follow him. I was on FaceTime to Samuel one day, and when he was talking to me, like, I just saw a picture of Nathaniel Bassey. If you guys know who he is, I'm gonna put a picture of him right here. I need to even find the picture I saw in my head. Now I was confused because me and Samuel were not talking about anything in relation to him. So anyway, I click onto his Spotify, and out of nowhere, I just thought to ask Samuel, pick a number. So I told Samuel, pick a number for me, and he picks number 12. I click on track 12 of the first album I see of Nathaniel Bassey. Family, the track was called Psalm 91.
Mind blown. I'm boggled. Mind boggled. I'm confused. What is the meaning of this?
Even though at this point it's bait that God's been telling me to go. Not been telling me to go, but to not be fearful. And this is the thing I want to make clear. I don't want to say to you, God told me to go to Jamaica, because he didn't. I just had a desire to go. But I was fearful, and fear was the reason that was stopping me. And fear should never be the reason why you do or do not do something. Fear should never be the deciding factor. I think it's one of the most, or if not the most repeated command in scripture. Do not be afraid. So now, just to make it clear to you, after this point, it's not like I didn't have any level of fear. I was just firm in God's truth at that point. So I had the knowledge that God protects me, and I also had security in the sense that I'm a believer. So if anything happens to me anyway, I know that I'm gonna end up right beside him.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry about the way that video ended, but I just wanted to let you know that I'll be releasing a vlog of my time in Jamaica very, very soon. So keep your eyes peeled and get ready for the next one. Peace.
Wave after wave, wave after wave.
End of story. Bye-bye. See you later.